I'm going to attempt to align the motor or the shaft on the motor on this perfect air, because that's one of the reasons why the fan blade don't spin down like it should, and I'll show you. Now watch how it spins down. Comes to an abrupt stop. Now see how it came to an abrupt stop? That's not a natural stop. The problem is not the oil, although that could be the problem as well, because on these new fans they don't never give it enough oil, so I probably will give it a couple of drops of oil in the front bearing only. But I remember when Jordan was doing one of his videos, and I was watching one of the old videos I saw a long time ago. I told you about that before. Well, he made mention that you can drill a little small hole in the back of the motor, in the bearing, just so you can give it oil. So right in the middle of it, like in the back of the bearing, you can draw like a little, you can not draw, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. You can drill, I'm tripping today. You can drill a little small hole in the back of that bearing just so you can give it oil. So I'm gonna try to do that. If I use this fan for long term, but if I'm not using it for long term, then there's no need to do that. I'll just give it oil in the front bearing. And yeah, you can put like a little hole in the back bearing, because around the front bearing, you should be able to give it oil around the shaft. So I'm gonna give it a couple of drops around the shaft, and hopefully that'll help it out. So I'm gonna make this attempt, and here we go. Now my back might be in the camera. I might be covering up the fan because there's no other way I can pull the front guard off. So my apologies to you up front, okay? All right. You're probably wondering how come I don't have the studio light on. Because the studio light during the daytime like this, especially since it's already kind of warm in here and hot, will just create more heat. That's why I don't have the studio light on. So I hope you can see it okay. If not, my apologies to you, but I'm not at the studio like that right now. So that's why. I don't want the light on the ceiling, because all it's going to do is create more heat. Okay? All right.
Yorkville, Friendship, Walls, Gates. Trimble, get into your safe place. This is the storm that Lee was talking about. See this? See this right here? So the way this feed works is, if you don't know, is that one color is wind's going one way, the other color is going another way, and the more intense it gets, the faster the wind. So you have wind going this way and wind going that way, and that means it's rotation. It seems to think that this could be a likely possible tornado about to touch down here. So heads up if you know anybody there. Dyersburg, Trimble, Newburgh, Yorkville, Friendship, Gates.
Friendship, Yorkville,
It's not really that much better. It's okay. It's a little bit better, but I think that motor is just doomed. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've already tapped it. I learned how to do that from Jordan. I tapped it, and it's just still not a natural spin down. So that's really unfortunate. Spin down time is decent, but still, it comes to an abrupt stop. It's not a natural stop. All right, well, I'm just going to give the front bearing some oil, and then we'll try it again. We just have to go with it and deal with it. I've already tapped the shaft, and that's the best I can do. It is a cheap fan, so what do you expect? It's okay, but it still has that abrupt stop to it. It's not a natural spin down time, so yeah, did all I could. But since I gave it oil, the spin down time is greatly improved. Yeah, that's about as decent as it's gonna get. That's more like I guess you would say a natural spin down time because the blade is not all that heavy. So, well, I'm pretty content with that. Now I'm gonna put the cover back on and give it a final test. Alright, I'm gonna cut this part of the video because y'all don't even see me struggle with trying to put a guard back on. I'll get you back when I have it up and running. Okay, I got it back together, so we're gonna run it. It's much better now than it was before. With me putting the motor back into alignment the best that I can, given that the blade is somewhat light. Here we go. is the front bearing oil, so the spin down time has greatly improved. It's more of a natural spin down now. There you go. That's about as good as they're going to get. So I accept that. I'm content with it. The blades are not that heavy. That's why the spin down is not going to go any further than that. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been trying to align the motor correctly. Put the blade back on and give it some oil. Thanks for watching. Lamont the Van Man. More to come soon. And out.